Okay, so continuing on from where we left off, from part one. These questions are from Rosie Notes. Hi, Rosie. Let's get started. Number one, who is your favorite character to dub? The first one I'm thinking of is Titus from Final Fantasy X, and he's a very fun character because he goes through a lot of emotions and like ups and downs, and so he's a very mixed character to dub, and he's very fun. I've been sort of doing on a side project. It's not my own project. It's a friend of mine. It's a character called Tom. He's a character with spiky hair, and he doesn't have any eyes. It's just empty black holes for eyes. So maybe, I don't know. Maybe his eyes are some kind of black holes that it's clean of empty space. I don't know. He's a very fun character to dub also. Yeah, but he's from Ed's World, and that's an internet sort of animated show. My favorite crazy side projects to do are, of course, from MLP, doing sort of my own versions on Fluttershy and Twilight. So far, it's been only those two. I get to just go as crazy as I want to with them. If they have some sort of crazy mental breakdown, I can just do whatever I want with that stuff material to work with. Question number two from Rosie Notes. What is your favorite movie? I had a favorite movie for a very long time, and it's sort of still on my top 10 or something like that. It was the first Shrek movie from DreamWorks. It's like Shrek says. It has many like layers on it. I like all those details and stuff about that movie. So I had the Shrek movie, as a favorite movie for a very long time. I've been sort of rewatching Disney's Tangled a couple of times now. So I guess Tangled is sort of on that list, the top five. But I'm not entirely sure which movie is my favorite, because that's sort of keep changing all the time. I had like an experience with I was on a air flight to some country a couple of years ago, and they screened on the plane King's Speech, and I thought that movie was really interesting to watch. So King's Speech also has like that sort of place on my top 10 or something like that. I guess I don't really have like a favorite, but who knows? Maybe like another time I'll tell you about it. Let's move on to question number three from Rosie Notes. What are your other hobbies? My other hobbies are, of course, I like walking in nature, just taking like strolls and walks through nature, because I live on the country in a forest. I've never lived in the city. I've always lived on the country my entire life. Yeah, I like taking walks through the woods, through nature, because I think nature is a lovely thing. Maybe cooking is not my favorite thing, but if I have some sort of like an idea for a food project that I like to do, then I like go into that with like wholeheartedly. It's very fun mixing different kinds of vegetables and like doing stuff. Maybe it's something delicious, or maybe it's something not so delicious. But that's the thing with cooking. Sometimes you do good, and sometimes you fail. Question number four from Rosie Notes. Which do you enjoy doing more, Fandoms or song covers? I've always thought of, when you voice act, you like go in like and give it all to with 100%. Then that performance is gonna shine through and excite the audience. If I do a performance that gives the character life and personality, then and if I'm happy with my own performance, then the audience is gonna do the same. They're gonna like it and love it if that's the point, or hate it, depending on what kind of character it is. I enjoy immensely doing song covers, because if there ever comes a time in life if you like need these skills, like to act and sing, that's gonna be like a huge bonus for you and give you more possibilities. So yeah, but fandoms I like to do them because then I can sort of go in full heartedly and just give it all. Song covers are more like you have to be very precise and like particular about pitch and sound and like how you sound with the song itself and sort of blend in with that. If you have fun singing, then that energy is going to show. Let's move on. From Haley Gilbertson. Question number 1. Favorite cover you ever did? Right now, I would say my favorite cover so far is Tangled I've Got a Dream. And like I've said, I did all the like villains and like protagonists and sort of that. And that was really fun. Like coming up with the different fog voices. Yeah, so that's my favorite cover so far. But the most tricky mixing I've ever done so far is from the Lorax movie How Bad Can I Be? And that was another fun song to do, but I'm sort of starting to like get annoyed with it because I've listened to it like 200 times now. So when you listen to something for a very long time, you get bored with it. But it was really exciting to do like sing that in a sort of rap-ish old school style and like give a lot of energy and personality to the ones there. I've Got a Dream from Tangled and Lorax How Bad Can I Be? Those two are my favorites so far. Question number 2 from Haley Gilbertson. Easiest second language? I only speak 2 languages. Swedish is the most comfortable language I have right now, and English is I speak it fluently and very easily, but sometimes you have to sort of like stop and like try and find the right words so I don't sort of mess up anything. Easiest second language is English because English and Swedish is all the language I know. I'm not entirely sure what you mean by that question, but I'm gonna move on. Question number 3 from Haley Gilbertson. Any fandom you wish you could do, but somehow you couldn't do? I wish I had some sort of like a voice, like I could switch from like bass, baritone, and tenor, and like having soprano voice. If I had a very natural like heavy guy, normal guy, and sort of like girl voice, then I could do like anything I wanted. I'm not entirely sure what kind of voice type I am. Like, am I a tenor, or am I a baritone, or am I a baritenor, as some people call it, sort of a mix between baritone and tenor. If I had some sort of like a switch, I could just switch from like guy voice and girl voice. I can do anything I wanted to do. Like any stand-up, I can just like do like a whole show by myself, since I sort of had that natural flexible voice or something like that. There is no like such thing like you can't do this stand-up because of like these restrictions. Going back to MLP, like I did Twilight and Fluttershy in my own way. If you do a believable performance of that and go all in and have fun with it, then other people are gonna think that if you have fun and they believe what you're saying and doing, then it's not gonna bother them. Maybe there really isn't like anything you can't do unless you believe like you like want to do it enough. I believe that there isn't any stand-up I wish I could do, because I think I can do like anything I want, even if it doesn't fit. Because if I believe in my own performance and believe I can like do it, then just go ahead and do it, because who's stopping you, really? Question number 4 from Haley Gilbertson. Favorite animated movie? I like Kung Fu Panda 2, because that's a very fun movie. And I like Disney's Tangled, because that's a very fun and charming movie as well.